Good morning. It's the 4th of August, 2026. It's Tuesday. There is so much going on out there for everyone to see. Donald Trump has continued with the fact that he's not going to go into recess for August until the job is finished. Now, that's the difference between a businessman and a politician. A businessman is interested in getting things done. And in the ideal world, that is exactly what we want as people. We want things done. Whereas politicians don't give a shit. Push it out, filibuster, delay. There's no urgency there, so nothing gets done. And there's not an organization that personifies that more than the EU. Nothing ever gets done. In the last 10 years, they've virtually done nothing, but they have managed to stop a bottle cap falling off a bottle with a little piece of plastic, which took 5 years to get through, that a monkey could have got through in 10 minutes. And this is what happens when you let the dumbest rule. It doesn't happen in the animal kingdom, I've told you that. The animal kingdom would never, ever let the dumbest rule. They'd never let the weakest rule. And yet we who claim to be the intelligent ones have let the dumbest rule. Only because they went to a college that they can speak properly, we think they're smart. They're not. They are dumb and self-centered. My next story it annoys me. There's a guy on X, Trust in Trump 47, and he's verified. I think he's got 18,000 followers, but putting out blatant lies. I happen to be sat in Dubai, and I've been here for 2 weeks on business. And he's telling the world, shocking what's happening in Dubai. Dubai is falling apart. This guy's probably never even been to Dubai or could even point it out on a map. I've been a resident here for 24 years. In the middle of a desert, it won't stop raining. Well, let me tell you something, sunshine. It's 48 degrees here today. It's beautiful sunshine. Not an ounce of rain. You're full of shit. It rained about a year or two back, yes. But for a little bit of drama, you put it out today. You're about 18 months late with the news fella. When you start putting out stuff like this, what you do is discredit everything that the good people do. This is a truth community, and your title is Trust in Trump. How can you trust in somebody that's full of shit? Like you, not Trump, like you. Don't put out bullshit. If you want to find out the weather, what's going on, come here. Talk to somebody who lives here. That happened 18 months ago. So please stop it. You discredit the whole community of truth when you claim to be on the same side and put out that kind of absolute rubbish. The elections that are coming up, the deep state are in complete panic. They don't know what to do because their old system is not going to be used for the next election. They're going to use quantum voting. So everything is transparent. And when everything is transparent, you can't cheat. And how on earth could the Democrats ever get back into office if they can't cheat? Because there's not enough idiots in the world to vote for them. There's plenty of them, but there's not enough, especially right now as the world is waking up. My next story is very interesting because most people know there's a lot of fires in Europe. And these fires are all over Europe. Isn't it interesting that these fires just happen to be exactly in the place where they want to build data centers? Now, it may be a coincidence. I don't know. Maybe it's just a conspiracy theory. But it's very interesting that everywhere they want to build a data center, there happens to be massive fires flattening the landscape of that area where they want to build. The only reason I raise this is because this is their old playbook. They've done it before. They did it in Haiti. They did it in California. Whenever they want a piece of land for something specific, randomly, it all gets burnt down. I'm just asking the questions. I'm asking the questions that mainstream media should have asked yet a long time ago. And had they have asked a long time ago, we wouldn't be in this position. They didn't. They went along with a narrative. They went along with propaganda. That's why it annoyed me to see people in the truth community putting out propaganda. It's not constructive. My next story is we're watching the dismantling of an old system. Donald Trump is doing it from the inside out. The people on the inside think that Trump is their best friend. And I'm referring to Israel, the Zionists. All of these people, they think he's their best friend. You'll find out in due course. I'm not in a hurry. I'll wait and see, because he's finding out so much about you guys, because he's working on the inside. The pennies just dropped in China with Xi Jinping, that he's doing the same as Trump is doing. He's dismantling the CCP from the inside. And the only way that you can dismantle something from the inside is by going inside and pretending to be their friend. And those flaky truthers out there, oh, Trump's best friends with Netanyahu. You haven't got an ounce of common sense between your ears. Because this is how you bring down a system. This is how you infiltrate the drug trade. You have to become one of them to find out where all of their hiding places are, to find out where all of their money is, to find out where all of their safe houses are, to find out who is working with the police and customs that is not working for the good guys, but is working for those guys because they're getting paid. The only way you ever find that out is by going inside. It's the same with Putin and Modi, who are dismantling the bioweapons factories, who are dismantling the child trafficking, the human trafficking, the money laundering. They're doing it from the inside. But there's so many people out there that get so emotional because, oh, he's best friends with them. It looks like he's with them. You haven't got a clue about fifth generation warfare. You haven't got a clue how you dismantle a corrupt organization. You have to go inside, and you have to be bold enough to do it. And Trump is exactly that man. And you will see in the UK, for the thickos there, and there's plenty, what's happening with Andy Burnham, his entire cabinet, Zionists, the Fabian Society, controlled by Israel. But then you look at who controls Israel. The British Empire, the City of London. Then you realize how dirty this game is. This is so corrupt. And Israel is just the puppet master, because behind them is the warmongers, the City of London, the British Empire, and the EU. They're all behind it because they need war to survive. And they use UK AID and US AID to filter money through into their corrupt systems, which we've been watching now for 15 years. So don't worry about it. When Trump said we caught them all, he didn't say we're about to catch them all. We caught them all. We got the lot of them. You're just watching the movie play out. So enjoy the movie. Don't live in fear. Don't live in panic. It's all done. Everything is done. Everything you're seeing right now is being dramatized to get you to wake up to the truth. The deep state is being completely collapsed. The whole system is falling apart. And you have been chosen by God to witness the greatest time in history. Rejoice in the fact that you've been chosen. Enjoy the movie. Some parts are like a horror movie. Some parts are like a comedy. Whatever part you're in right now, don't live in fear. God wins. God has already won. Enjoy this day. That was the news on Tuesday, the 4th of August, 2026. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow, and I'll be in Singapore So if you've got any bullshit stories about there, I can put them right for you. See you there.
These are the facts, not put out by mainstream media. If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Global tensions are rising, markets are unstable, and currencies keep losing value. While governments print more money, smart investors are moving into physical gold and silver, assets that have protected wealth for centuries. That's why more people are turning to Charlie's Gold to secure their future before the next financial shakeup hits. Don't leave your wealth exposed. Own something real, own gold and silver. Visit charlies.gold today.